Hey,
Oh, sorry. I was still scrolling on my X account. Um, do you have
X or
X?
OnlyFans?
X like Twitter X? Do you ever
Is that the
use
same? Is that the same as
same? I
OnlyFans?
think it's the same thing. We'll call it Elon's
Oh,
app.
okay. Yeah.
All right. I never touched this before ever. Like I knew I had the app on my phone, and I just stumbled across it out of dumb luck, and now I'm kind of hooked. You want to talk about toxic wasteland of garbage and trouble? Like you can scroll through and see the craziest things in 1 minute time. Like it is the
Yeah.
land of. No wonder my kid, my 17-year-old's going on 30. He's been exposed to some dirty stuff, and that's just farting around on, not even looking for dirty stuff. Like that's X just giving it to you.
Yeah, I don't.
Wild.
I've personally never been on that X,
I uh
so
I I avoided it. But I got wrapped up and we'll take a moment of silence and God bless Charlie Kirk and all the love and prayers to his family. It was absolutely horrible, but there was a side of me somewhere around here or in deep, a deep dark side of me. I wanted to see more. And my wife's like, "Oh my gosh, you got to go online, check it out." And I'm looking, I'm like trying to go into the black web and like try to like, where the hell is this? I'm in Reddit and they're like, just go to X. And I'm like, is it that simple? I went to X and my eyes are still burning. Or like the stuff that happens on
yeah.
that page. So sorry,
Oh,
I put the X down. I will turn it off. There.
good.
Um
Good.
I celebrated a birthday this week, Jeremy. I turned 16. The
You turned
iPhones, I did. I'm big 16 years old. We got the iPhone 16.
Oh,
I jumped four
I don't
years. I
even know
went
what
from
number I got.
I jumped from 12 to 16. So
Wow, that's a big jump.
it was a jump.
That's a big jump.
It was a jump.
Yeah.
And it was needed. Like the screen
How-
was cracked. It was
How's
bugged.
it feel to have a camera?
A real camera. Like I'm telling you, dude, this thing almost has like night vision.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't believe, like I was outside in the dark trying to take photos and it was seeing things that I couldn't see with the naked eye.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
holy crap.
Yeah, the camera on the new phones is good. I have a fifth. I'm still in 15. I'll wait. Maybe I'll make it to 18.
Yeah, I would agree with, every second other even. The 12 to 16 was a little bit larger of a jump than we normally do. But listen, the kids always come first, so I would sacrifice my spot in line to, let the kids go. They use them way more than I do. But
Okay.
yeah, so I celebrated my big 16 this week with a new
Good
iPhone.
deal. Good deal.
And dude, talk about so simple setting them up. Like
Oh yeah.
I was kind of dreading it like all day. Like, oh man, I don't want to switch everything over. 10 minutes later, you set the phones next to each other, it does it all. When you turn that phone on, it's basically like looking at your old phone.
Yeah.
The way everything transfers, oh, so good.
Yeah.
They found a
People
way to
just-
make it painless.
Yeah, people just don't remember the struggles we had in the 90s, the late 1800s.
You would dread switching a phone over. The shit that would be lost. I don't know how many text messages it would start with, "I got a new phone," and like all my numbers are gone.
So
Yeah.
Zach asked. He said, "What's that orange thing behind you?" That thing? I get SCX6 project to do.
Is that the big honcho?
Yeah, that's a big honcho. She's big.
She's a big girl sitting there like a right over the shoulder, placed perfectly. Almost like you needed. Did you time that perfectly to have him comment that?
No, I just
that was set up perfectly.
Just Yeah, I was cleaning up in here, moving more stuff around because I got another printer. So I had to move some more stuff around, and it's getting a little claustrophobic in this casita. And I got a lot of stuff I got to get rid of. So sales are coming.
I can't believe another printer. Like this is wild to watch this print farm like grow overnight. I'm telling you, Jeremy, I don't even recognize you anymore.
Yeah, I kind of got addicted to the print volume of the H2. So H2D over there, H2S is over here out of view.
What was it? H2S?
S.
S is in Sam versus what was the other one?
D is in dog.
D is in dog. Okay. Is there in a word a simple way to say what the difference is?
H2D is dual print heads. H2S is simple
single print head.
Simple. I call it simple.
Simple.
It's like the H2S is like an X1 carbon.
S and D literally stands for single and double.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like an X1 carbon, just bigger, a lot more build volume.
Okay.
But it's plug it in, and she's been printing since I plugged it in, so it's doing good.
We'll have a chance to take a deep dive into printers. People are going to be so sick and tired of hearing about CAD design, 3D printing, and Imagine. So I'm just going to get it all out of the way in one shot.
Just say all the keywords.
Yep, just be ready.
Before we get into tonight's guy, Black Turtle. I got my
first edition.
I got my first edition, so I'm going to open it.
Awesome.
I haven't opened them. I got 4 of them.
You know what? I want to see if I can do something here. I want to see if I can make you bigger for a second. That's not how to do it. I was just going to try and make you bigger so we can see them on the screen. What happens if I do this? Boom. Nope, that's not it.
Terrible.
That's terrible news. That's not good.
See my balls. I got balls. Let's see what else I get. Like a little mystery bag. Ooh. I'll put this on my shirt.
Oh, bingo.
Yeah.
The iconic Tamiya can. Does it say Tamiya? Is it that detailed or no?
Rattle Can Master.
Bingo. All right, perfect. We're not going to piss people off with that. We'll stay away from the trademark.
The Radidio.
Perfect. Is that looks like an iconic Traxxas radio to me there?
No, it kind of looks like I don't know. Looks like an older Fatava or something.
Screams RC. That's the point.
Yep. And a wrench.
That's awesome.
I got all 4, baby. I got them. That's cool.
You don't leave home without that spanner key.
These pins are legit. Like it's got his logo on the back of it.
Oh, dual sided. Is that?
I mean, that's some quality stuff. So
that's awesome.
If you're looking for them, there's QR. Take your screenshot.
That is awesome.
But, Black Turtle. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
You get a sticker in every bag.
Yeah, and he throws out the 10% off promo code last week to get you started. It was good stuff. One truly one of the good guys. You put him and Jeremy Griffith together at an event. You know you're gonna find a belly full of laughs right there with those guys.
Absolutely. I got my SPG stickers today.
Oh, I saw they did another run of them.
Got them today. They're pretty cool.
The notification popped up. I seen the Scale Builders Guild post, like get them now, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
And then got distracted. Squirrel.
I get them every year, and
I know.
I think maybe I've used 2 or 3 bumper stickers off of them because I just kind of feel like I'm collecting them at this point.
Okay. Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say I only removed a few here and there.
Yeah.
1 year he did one where it was like a whole bunch of different sized Scale Builders Guild, just that image, the
Yeah.
trademark image, all in
Yeah. I
different
mean,
sizes.
this one's got the little tiny ones, the big one,
And one big, and then what with a
and
few smaller ones.
the mediums, and this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
There's
this
quite
was
a-
like a sheet of
oh, a whole
just
sheet.
scaled. Yeah. But
Yeah.
that
I'm
was
still.
a while back, and yeah, you know what? File them away, and you never know. Put a mental note in the back of your head when
Yeah.
you need that certain bumper sticker. You
Yep.
can count on Matt and Josh's humor to get it across the finish line
Yeah.
for you there.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's good stuff. Well, it's been a week. It has
It's been
been
quite
a week.
a week. Yep.
So much like happening all around, inside and outside the RC world. No doubt, so much of it is above my pay grade. I been watching the Element, the AE, we'll call it, what is it? The Associated, how they, what is the official name for Team Associated?
Associated
Something,
Electronics.
what is it?
Associated Electronics.
That's it. Thank you. A&E, Associated Electronics, is their headquarter alpha brand. This freaking email that they sent out, or I guess it wasn't even an email, they did make it a public post that got shared by people I didn't understand why we're sharing it. And I would love to quiz them if they could even understand an ounce of what was there. Then take away the ones that shared it. Then look at the comments. And I'm thinking every comment I'm reading, I'm like, this freaking post is so over your head, dude. You are missing what they are saying. We've gone so far off the rails. Like, I just don't understand. Everybody wants to comment on it, and I don't think they understand like what is happening and why it's done. And but that's just one example in the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I don't. I mean, I get it. You know, I know what the reasoning or the theory behind it is.
Yep.
But sometimes, you know, you just piss people off, and somebody got pissed off. I just feel like somebody got pissed off, and it just became a tantrum response or something. I don't know.
There was a lot of emotion being thrown around, no doubt. There was a lot of emotion, and then people flexing up their chest, and I don't need you. You need me more.
Yeah, and you know, and Tom actually he got a nicely discounted Comp Fox. If you know,
Yep.
With the Artful Dodgers. You know, there were signs, right? So Artful Dodgers done with the AE, and that was a fantastic platform and partnership.
That went south. Like this ended badly.
All the Element ties are just they've been slowly disappearing over time.
Yeah. Okay.
And it to me it was like kind of writing on the wall, but you know that RC10 tribute.
Yep.
Crawler for Element kind of came and disappeared in a week. Like just here it is, poof, and it's gone. Like all the they just here they are and then they're gone. Here they are, and then they're gone. And it just got old really fast. People got tired of it. People spent good money on something that they thought was going to be special, the 40th anniversary, like I did. I thought it was going to be special. And then they just dilute the market. Like just flood the market with all this noise. And it just kind of, I don't know. It turned it from a collector's potential item to I mean, it might as well be to me a Blackfoot. It's just got lost. But yeah,
It's yeah, definitely a different time.
Yeah.
And it's interesting seeing certain things now on your hobby shop walls. We got over to We Are RC that opened their second
Mm.
location.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that.
pretty badass. Like that
That's pretty cool.
that is exciting for
Yeah,
a hobby shop. Seeing the growth and the expansion to
yeah,
take a risk on this, it's definitely a smaller shop, no doubt, but it hits the minimum requirements to, make vendors happy, period. So you're brick and mortar, you got all the
yeah,
room you need. But yeah, just it's so freaking nostalgic. S- Strolling through those aisles and seeing the
oh, yeah,
Tamaya stuff. Yeah, bravo. I love that they keep releasing that stuff and it doesn't go away. I
yeah,
um I've been even seeing more Tamaya sliding more into the crawling world where I
yeah.
never used to see people bring a Tamaya truck to a comp or crawling place that often. I'm not saying they never came. It just was more the body and then it
Yeah, yeah,
put the body on another chassis. But
yeah,
that being said, I like that Tamaya's,
yeah.
really not, I'm not
I
going to call
mean,
it a comeback. They've been here for years, but
I
um,
mean, to me, I like the nostalgia. I got,
yes,
get my
Nos-
posters and all my
nostalgia.
kits.
Yes,
I like building them. There's such an enjoyment um, to experience. It,
the the
it's
nostalgia.
like
That was
a
what I
rite.
was looking for.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
It,
And buying your first JIS tool, not using a Phillips screwdriver to put together a Tamiya kit is life changing, life changing. And you're like, oh my god, it's so easy to put together now. Um, it just, yeah. But yeah, the detail on the bodies is fantastic, and it levitates to other platforms nicely. Um, so yeah, it's
I
always
I
good stuff.
I broke.
AE never did that for me. Um, you know, the
Oh,
Kyosho never
okay.
really did that for me
So
growing up.
what is it then? Well, is it just because it was a childhood memory? Because I can
Detail.
walk down the aisle and you see a grasshopper or a hornet or the
Yeah,
frogger. Like I see one of them and the
yeah,
goosebumps and you just
yeah,
feel good
instantly.
again
But if
instantly.
you see a Kyosho Optima Mid, do you have that same feeling?
No.
If you have an FX10, most people don't even know what an FX10 is. Like if you saw one of them from MRC, like would you have that same feeling? No, Tamiya. Tamiya is just, you can name
There.
off 10,
Yeah.
10 Tamiya cars. You'd be lucky to name 5 Kyoshos unless you're just really in deep with them.
The
And it's detail, you know, detail for
there
the dollar.
details there. Fair enough. I'll go with that. Uh
Mhm.
I think Traxxas would have to be added to this conversation a lot. I don't think you can go far when you're talking nostalgia, when you can look at a Slash or maybe a T Max.
You need
I
to go
think
back farther. You need to go back farther with
okay,
Traxxas.
okay,
First gas car.
okay,
It was a pull start gasoline weed eater motor.
yeah,
Uh, you need to go to the Bullet or the TRX one,
wow.
running those XL5 black
What
speed controls.
year are you talking about then? What era
This
is this?
this would be the 80s,
Late 80s at this point? Or are we
mid to late 80s. Yeah,
okay? Mid. All
I
right.
I know. I can tell you, I had a Traxxas Bullet. I raced Traxxas Bullets for 3 years uh, before I got to high school.
Wow.
So yeah, that'd have been 85, 86, 87 time frame.
Wow. All right. Well, that's wild. Let's not leave our man hang.
Yeah,
Let's
let's get in there.
let's get the
Let's talk,
expert in here on this subject.
talk about
Our
new stuff.
boy. Yeah. I beat my head. Like there are engineers out there, these flat rail engineers will give me a headache every day. I talk to them about the LCG, the approach angle, all, you know, these CAD guys are the same freaking way. You are not going to find them without a caliper, without an arm's reach. Like, so this guy, he's a CAD guy, but he comes with a bucket full of humor. So this is going to be a good time. All right, Joey, Jersey scale, make yourself presentable. We are going to get rid of an overlay and bring you in with a somewhat smooth transition. It's not even going to be close.
It's completely random. Take your guesses now where we will
where he's going to end up. Somewhere.
I'm calling lower right.
I want, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try something different here. I don't know if it would make a difference or not. Hang on. I'm going to see if this will work. I'm going to see if this will work. I'm hoping it's going to boot me out of the way and slide him right there. All right, buddy. Let's do this. We didn't do our intro. No.
Oh.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Mr. Jersey Scaler. And that's with an R at the end, correct? For those playing along at home, it's an R at the end. Scaler, correct?
Yes.
Jersey Scaler.
Yes, sir.
Like a pirate. Like the pirate.
It's a Jersey thing. They got pirates there.
But I did put in quotations the in front of it. I don't know. It just feels like you've got the title, The Jersey Scaler.
Never put it the, but I'll take it.
I'm putting the in front of it. And I said, if you don't know who this guy is, I'll sum it up for you in a word. Poorigin. And they're like, oh, that. How on earth did this thing take over the internet? Like the Poorigin, it was a catchy name. The timing was right. So it gave you your spot on the map. So we'll do it right. Don't let me step all over your intro. Tell us who you are, where you're from, all that good stuff.
Well, I need to explain myself because I look like a 10-year-old gamer right now. So I have to give a shout out to Mason, my son. Thank you. Blasted into his room because we had some mic problems and had to interrupt Roblox. So my boy, thank you. I'm not a YouTuber, man. I don't show my face. This is a first for me. So
it's priceless, though.
Thank God my son.
Yeah.
It is absolutely priceless. For the people watching at home,
who knew
there is no extra charge for this entertainment. There you
go. Man. Yeah, I try to stay low, man. This was.
Well, you didn't do a very good job.
Yeah. This is all because of unemployment. Last year I was out of work, and STL Sundays was just constantly. I always had it on, and CAD's not that hard apparently.
What was it called? Sundays. This was the time when Josh was doing
Josh.
STL Sundays.
Okay. I mean, it was an era.
So everything you learned
even tell you the amount of
crap. Oh yeah. I have man.
So much crap in here that I've printed from that era when he was banging that stuff out. Well, just a lot of stuff was useless.
He's awesome, man. I mean, I can kind of get it. I can kind of get why a lot of people may not even pick it up from him because he's sharp. He works for Vanquish and he's done crazy stuff. So, you just had to play it on the background. The software's free, so one thing led to another, and it's once you figure out where you are. Obviously I'm not a Knights. That Night Customs is incredible. I mean, that's like a real designer, but. But I am the poster child, of if any idiot can CAD.
and I can agree with you because I started CADing last week.
Wow.
Hey, call me.
I drew my first parts.
Jeremy, we might be getting some private lessons with this guy one night. Like, let him tutor us.
Yeah, YouTube University is an amazing thing. There's a lot of information out there.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name. I'd have to look it up, but I've been following him. It's like 30 days with Fusion, and every day he does a certain project.
Yeah.
And basically, if you keep all those projects, you have the foundation of Fusion covered.
Right.
Like
Are we
done everything?
Are we going to say the word Tinkercad tonight, or is it only going to be Fusion 360? Is that?
I've never used it.
I just want to get this clear before we go too far.
I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have that icon, just delete it. Fusion's free.
Just
Fusion. Okay.
Fusion's free, man. Just go get.
I mean, I have a buddy in the chat, Zach. He learned Fusion like overnight.
Overnight.
Yeah, and he was playing with Tinkercad. And
I've known CAD guys. I knew good CAD guys, ones that I would have, said that's a designer. And they used to tell me they would leave Tinkercad on their computer for the dumb stuff. Like if I'm just drawing a ball, the Tinkercad was there for simplicity and quick.
Yeah. I recommend learning. It's gonna sound crazy, but I recommend learning Fusion like the wrong way, kind of.
Okay.
Like just you know what I mean? Like when you watch Josh, he knows how to do things properly. Or any other like actual designer. I have a buddy Mike that always sends me like these memes from IG on like how to properly do it, or like how I would do something. Like I'm like 50 steps, and he's like, dude, that's like 30. That's like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So I'm the other guy. Like my early files were. I mean, even my files now are a little bit better, but my early ones, I almost lost this computer. Because I couldn't even open them. My computer would seizure. You're
working with like, this object has 2 million triangles.
It's so bad.
Wonder why it won't open.
I wish I could open. You know what's funny? Because Chris Hemystorm, he's like, dude, you got to put your Yoda on here. I'm like, I can't. My computer will blow up. I tried because I have it in Colt. He's like, you gotta bring it over. I'm like, I'd love to, but I can't access the file. I can't tweak it, so because there's surfaces and there's forms. So surfaces to get what you can do, like I can go to forms and make it a lot easier and get the same shape, and I can get like fluidic shapes a lot easier and better and cleaner. So I tried to do that using surfaces, and it was like it was a disaster. But the file's up, and it's for sale. Barely made it.
Now, and I must admit, my computer is the size of these 2 blocks.
Oh yeah.
I have one of those micro.
Yeah, I got one of those
little computers. And dude,
these little suckers.
That thing.
Yeah. I
have to have a computer fan above and below it to keep it cool because it gets hot.
Yeah.
I got to get a real computer eventually, but it's.
I mean, getting your feet wet is huge, and then go back to that, and once you're in, then you can learn it the right way, and that's just my message to all those, that want to get into it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Have you seen the shortcut key? It's like a little strip that it's on Amazon. It's the Fusion shortcut key. It's just a little.
No.
It's on a ruler. One side's a ruler, the other side is the shortcut keys, and it's got all the shortcut keys. Like if you hit P, it does this. If you hit T, it does that. I ordered one. Like that's how new I am at this. Because
you're gonna do it the right way. You strike me as. Jeremy strikes me as the
I mean, I'm like, a rules guy, so
I don't play by those rules, man.
Yeah. And I appreciate that because
I'm chaotic.
I know I could figure out Joey's coloring book in a real hurry.
Hell yeah!
If there's no rule breakers, you don't need a sergeant major.
Get down.
My job is pointless.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yep.
Oh,
like the way I look now. With this headset,
very.
That's how I do things in CAD. just get by.
And Zach,
you know?
I use the calipers. I have good calipers.
Yeah.
Are we in your shop, Joey? Can you prove me wrong? Can you reach right now and grab a caliper?
Yeah.
Bingo.
There it is.
And never
I gotta go
without,
over there.
It's the OG. I don't know if it's
There-
accurate.
but close enough.
Does it have a battery in it?
You know what?
We're
It's
gonna
dead.
Mine
Is it-
doesn't. Mine's dead. I
It's
just
dead. It's dead. Yeah. Look at that.
My-
That's a good
I
one.
put on my glasses and I'm like, yep, that's what it says.
I
Mine's
got a
not
better
de-
one. You see
mine's
it? I
not
don't know if you
dead.
can see it.
I have to
Oh,
just
I see.
press on the battery to make mine turn on, though. I
Yeah.
lost the door.
Things weren't adding up, so I had to get a better one. I was like, I don't know, man. Pretty sure
Yeah.
that's 50 millimeters. And
What's a better
Yeah.
better caliper look like? I need to know.
more expensive on Amazon?
Yeah, I couldn't show
Okay.
you one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like at $20 one, and then you see a 50. I'm like, it's got to be good.
It's got to be.
Got to be.
I don't. No, I wouldn't trust that.
They
rule
would
of
just
thumb.
put it up there for $50.
They wouldn't sell it to me for that if it wasn't good.
Right? I have a lot of faith in pricing.
You find a 75-year-old guy that's having a garage sale, you're probably going to buy a good caliper.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? I went to the hobby shop where one of the guys works at. He's in the chat, and I think one of the guys whipped out this old caliper, and it looks like a freaking museum artifact, and I couldn't figure out how to use it. So
Did it have a slide roller on it?
Amazon, I don't even know. I couldn't figure out how to open it. It looked like a weapon. It was not functional, but
It just looked like a weapon.
but yeah, so I mean, this is I started with this on surfaces, and then going back to forms. So Jeremy, when you get into it, forms, it's like drawing. You know what I mean? It's once you start figuring that out.
Yeah, it's
All right, just dumb it down for me for
a
one
little more
second.
fluid.
We're in Fusion 360,
Okay.
and we have two
Yes.
parts. We have surfaces, and what was the other one?
It forms.
Forms.
So like
Forms.
so surfaces is like anybody can just go in there and you can make a square, find a plane, make a square, and
Yep.
extrude it, make
Yep.
holes in it, shape
You've got
it.
an STL. Go
Yeah.
slice and print that.
Done. Once you extrude it, that thing is ready for the printer when you export it. If you export it in an STL, that thing is printing. So, you don't have to go too far. If you need like a small, I made a design for a front plate because I put that extra cab. I put it on a 410. So
Okay.
I put the battery up front. Something as simple as just a plate. If you have a caliper, you can kind of just find out, okay, the holes and the dimensions of where the servo mounts, and you can just make a shape with lines and
Yeah.
extrude it after you have those lines all connected. It'll highlight itself. And that's how you form things like this. It's when you start getting into like shapes and where's the Porsche? Okay. Like something like this, where it's just,
That
There's-
is so fantastic.
where there's like, thank you, but blushing. No, but that when you get just a fluidic shape, that's forms, and it's not that bad. You could start it with a box, and it tells you, it's like a little cube, and you hit it, and you can delete things and drag things, and it's like just like a tug and pull, and that's how it happens, and it's not, once you start to learn that basic and you start to, you're like, okay, I can do this, then that's when you can go back to videos and say, okay, here's where I am,
Yeah.
and I think that's what it is. It's, I don't know if it's an ADD thing with me, but I can't start them. Sometimes when I take instructions out, I don't start in the middle. It's like when I was telling Mike about the IJ, because he's like, there's so many pieces. I'm like, dude, just put the tub together.
Jeremy, he was talking me off the cliff earlier. I'm like,
He's like, I don't know what to do. It's like glass screws and there's
I will
You
tell.
know.
I was
Packing
waiting
that
for
thing
this.
up.
I did not tell Jeremy yet. I was waiting for this. I wanted him to know.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm,
It's like
I'm
freaking
giving
out.
you 30 days to put it together.
he reassured me though.
Yeah, man.
Joey calmed me down. He's just like, listen, it's not that bad. He's like,
Back
once
down.
you start getting that shape, he's like, you get
it.
energized. You start
Yeah.
seeing it.
That dopamine
And then
comes. Yeah.
But he's like, listen, give it a good night, a solid night. Focus on it, and I bet you in a night you can knock it out.
That's it, brother. People are buying. I get it. Jeremy's like going down the list. Probably. He's like, all right.
Oh,
man,
now
you're
he's probably
gonna lay it all out nicely.
this
you
man's
know?
been taking apart. This man's been taking apart M16s his
Yeah.
entire life, blindfolded and putting them back together. Like this is stuff.
I got my map.
This stuff's
Yeah.
a cakewalk.
He's got an Excel spreadsheet of dude.
Oh, man.
I have a buddy in our group, in the Warren County Crawlers. He messaged me. He's like, all right, man. I took all the part numbers. It's all in Excel spreadsheet. I'm like, dude, you were tripping. I'm like, you just need to get a bin of screws. Go to like page 4.
Bin of screws. That makes me shake.
Start
a
putting
little
shit
bit.
together, man.
What was the one that Jeremy did?
Screws to
Look
put
at
it together.
this. Look at that.
It's all
when-
hardware.
When
That's-
Jeremy
that's-
was
that's
doing
the
that
sergeant in
Elvis,
you, man. That's the sergeant in you.
I wonder if I can pull the image up. When Jeremy was doing that Elvis tractor conversion, he sent me an image with it. Dude, the thing was laid out perfectly. 4 of these, 2 of those, every piece of hardware was second and baggied. Like
man.
he baggied them for himself. Like
This is it. This is it. That's all you need. Relax, Mike. Take a breath.
And the hard part about the IJ with those square 3 mils is you only need 3 or 4 of them. You only buy them in a bag of 50.
So,
but you need them. You know, I mean,
tonight, one of you meatheads tonight has to send me this link. One of you guys has to send me the link for the headlights so I can get them ordered. Jeremy, do you know which ones he's referring to? The headlights on this thing?
It's right on the instructions.
Yeah, 20 mils. It gives you the options. 18
I
and 20.
started in the middle. I'll have to go back and look.
Just put the tub together.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. Once
Just
you
do
get the shape.
All the lights and all
I
that
don't
stuff
have-
can be, like,
I gotta get another bottle of Shugu if I'm gonna dive into this thing. It's just,
Shugu.
he's 6,000 this thing together.
What?
This is what I sent to Mike. This is another IJ. This is the before. That's the after.
Yeah. Let me see the before and after. Yeah. Is that
Nice. What do you got?
yeah, it's a box. It is a box.
There's the hood.
Yeah. Man, he did a freaking good job.
Fender.
No,
This is all silver ABS. Shoot.
Yeah. And you know what, Charles, man, I don't know. Nice guy. I don't know what, like you have nights, right? You know, you have a guy that works for a toy company. He's an actual designer. I don't know what Charles does. I have no idea, but he did a damn good job on that.
Is Charles
He's gotta
the
be in the
guy
business.
doing this IJ? Is that Charles?
Yeah.
Is that how we're connecting the dot here? Okay.
Yeah, he's a
He's
sharp.
got a membership forum. Like you can do this chat Discord thing and get early access to the new parts. And
Oh, yeah.
No shit.
He's
yeah,
a genius. I mean, he's found a way to extract money
Mhm.
and you not be upset, which
True.
is the crazy part. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Okay.
I'm over here and I'm like, oh my God, the hood's out. $10?
Yeah. 10
With
bucks.
your with your wallet, take my money.
Tube doors, $15. Done.
Done.
Yep. If you only knew, I'd pay more.
Where do I mute that? No wait.
Pay a lot more for that.
We'll have to edit that out. Yeah, fair enough, dude. You snoop around on that Imagine site, period. I'm not isolating one guy. Just you start doing the rabbit hole deep dive through the Imagine thing. It's been sorted and sifted and vetted, and you're getting the best of the best. There's no garbage. There's no. It's just so fun to scroll through there.
Yeah.
There are
He's
so
awesome.
many ideas and inspiring I mean, if you can't find it there, you're just not searching right.
Charles definitely is helping shape something over there, because he messaged me like in a panic. He's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hi." He's like, "Is the Poorigin yours?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, they're ripping it off all over the place in Korea." I'm like, "Okay," or like,
Okay.
I can't remember. I think he said Korea, and I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "So it's getting around." He's like, "That's terrible. We need to form an alliance." You know what I mean? And I'm like pumped, because I'm like, it's getting around, right? You know what I mean? And he's like, but there people are, they're reselling the file. I'm like, "Yeah, man, I sell it with a license. Like, you buy the file." He's like, and he was like, "Oh," kind of like, "You're an idiot." You know what I mean? But I'm like, listen, I gave it free for a while. I'm just happy people run it.
Yeah.
I
But
I think
he's been
that's
on
what
that
put
project for 4
you. I
years.
think that's what put you on the good guy list right away with the
Maybe.
Vanquish fanboys. Was like, this guy's
Yeah.
all right. Like,
So-
you're protected around that area. You go around the Vanquish forums. You are protected. Don't come stepping at Jersey Scaler. You're gonna get ripped apart. These
Nah,
guys
there's a lot of cool people.
coming
on
to
there.
defend.
Joe, if you go back and you look at our first conversation where I sent you a message,
Yeah,
it
I remember.
long time ago,
Mhm.
and I said, "Hey,
What's your number?
No.
Good looking. Oh,
no," I said, "What do
Hey,
I
baby.
what do I need from you to be able to print or sell prints of this? What is your
Mhm.
licensing cost?" And he was like, "Dude, you already bought the file. It's yours. Do with it what you want." And I was like, "Are you sure?"
I
was
know.
like,
I was like, "Yeah, you're good."
Okay. Okay. I was a little, I was. It was a pleasant surprise for me because most people don't do that.
It worked
But that-
out, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I, you know, from my perspective as a print farmer, um, I don't sell them, and I think the
Mm.
reason I don't sell them is because so many people have bought the file
Yeah.
that they have a friend circle that's close enough that somebody will
Mm.
print one for them.
Yeah,
So they're not out there like being sold.
right.
They're being shared amongst groups, which is
Yeah.
which is awesome. It's
Yeah.
not awesome for you dollar wise, but
Right.
it's the Poorigin has become this community icon
Right.
that I haven't seen in a 3D file like ever. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know the project IJ, like, be on your P's and Q's. If you're selling one,
Oh,
you better be doing it right.
yeah. He'll find you,
He will
and I believe him. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like, like, this dude's gonna show up here, man.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Like,
I
we're gonna get
messaged him. I was like, "Hey, because I bought 2 files, and because when he moved over to
guys,
so I had a
yeah.
buddy of mine, and I printed. He doesn't have a printer, so I printed him one, and my buddy Dan, and I was like, "Hey, I bought 2 files, so like, it's like cool."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah, no, it's fine." It's like, if you apparently you can like print. He said to me, he's like, "You can print one like for your like family member, or whatever." But for the thing is, when you started this, you man just started whatever they started with, like, kind of like tracking and registering, and I'm like, holy crap. I mean, if it's a large project that has expansion, these are just panels, and it's a different game. You can only add so much. I have other stuff I'm working on. I just focus on a panel just being uniform, decent. They're getting better, and obviously I'm not at that level, but I can at least, after you've been doing this for a while, you can kind of get an idea of how strong something needs to be to work and be reliable. And I think that's also why I got around, because people are like, damn thing works,
Yeah.
and it could you could print it in PLA, beat the shit out of it, and I was running it PLA and it was lasting a few runs.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been printing them in TPU. The
Oh,
TPU
really?
for AMS,
yeah,
they're indestructible.
yeah, pretty much. Virtually,
It just has enough. It has enough curvature for strength to
right.
retain its shape, and there's like no sharp edge to crack from. I guess.
Right.
And that it just makes it, TPU for AMS is fantastic for those hoods and stuff.
There's a guy that maybe it was him that started this, and he was in the Vanquish group, and he posted it, and he was like, "Hey, TPU," and all of a sudden, you know what I'm talking about, right? That guy, I can't remember his name, and he started printing them, and that kicked that off, and you know what? A lot of those guys, print farms, they help, man. You know, those guys are. That's the other thing. A lot of those guys help me out, and you know, some of my friends like, "Oh man, you're not making any money," and I'm like, I know, but at the same time, they posted on the Vanquish page, right? And I'm like, listen, you don't owe me any money, but just if someone asks for the file, just give them the link, just post it.
Yeah.
You just want your name shared. You are trying to.
But I sold a file though. I sold a file every time they posted their sales. Like there was a guy, Ian, and he was posting like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Cliff McCraw, and Andy's like the nicest guy ever. Oh my God. And you know, and I started helping him out. I was like, hey, just sell the files, man, with your sliders, you know. And I kind of started helping him out, and he was like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, man, you know, just go for it, and it helps. He was sending those. He was selling them everywhere, man. You know, he was posting them. It was like incredible. And he would post it. And then off that post, I'd sell files. And every time he posted, I was like guaranteed 10 files.
Yep.
You know, so, it pays. If you're just new to CAD, especially if you're doing, Vanquish stuff. Oh my God. I mean, their network is
huge.
All right. This is what I've got. So you are clearly a Bamboo fanboy. We know that, right? If we're going to put you in a room, you're reaching for a Bamboo printer every day, right?
Got you, man.
Okay. We got the Bamboo out of the way, but the this TPU thing that Jeremy's talking about, that's an aggressive filament. That is a filament that not everyone's using on a daily. Jeremy, when you're printing with TPU, what kind of infill are we dealing with? Do you like I would imagine
I don't change nothing.
Nothing. So even with the all right, maybe that's what I did wrong then. I've done
the software, brother.
I've done TPU bumpers before for the SCX 10-3, and it was a great concept. I did it something stupid like 80% infill. They were like rock hard bumpers, but they had just enough give. They bend and pop right back. So why is it that the TPU was working? Is it because of that these new printers are getting hot enough? The bed has to be one, hot enough, and then two, the extruder tip needs to be able to get hot enough.
For me, it's a combination, right? You have a fantastic tool that has fantastic software to compensate for the flow rate, the temperature, the speed.
Okay.
It's all there. And
I'm just saying, people
honestly,
that ran TPU before in the past, they would have one printer set aside for TPU only and not be bouncing back and forth because they're like, nope, I'm not running TPU through that. It fouls up my printer. Like, are those days gone? Has the filament gotten better, or are we past that? Can we cycle TPU through the cycle like any other filament?
The filament's so good. Look, this is the IJ roll bar side.
Yep. Oh yeah, my buddy Tom. He's in the chat right now. He started doing the roll bars out of TPU.
Like
no shit.
Can't break, man.
It won't break. And I've already broke the roll cage on mine, printed in PETG in flat in matte.
Wow.
And they will crack on a hard roll. But this TPU for AMS, and you can get it in colors. Like you can paint it too. 2X, if it's for like bumpers and stuff like that.
I didn't think about that. It takes paint well.
2X.
I've done black window nets before and painted them red, and the window nets are cool because you can bend them over like they're drooped down.
As long as the paint has a flex agent in it,
it will work.
It'll bite into it, And
But
Cool.
that was the only thing I ever used TPU for was rubber, mud flaps,
Yeah.
maybe some inner fenders, and the window nets, and that
I
was
do-
like the only time I really touched this stuff.
Right. And Mike,
do-
and you were saying infill. Infill, you're going to play with even with the bamboo. You know. So I
Fair
mean,
enough.
regardless of what it is, it's just that the bamboo.
Yep. As a bamboo fanboy,
Yeah.
the question I was going for was, we know you're reaching for your bamboo. What filament? Do you have a brand or type of filament that you would call your go-to?
All right. So I started off, it depends what you're doing. So like interiors, soft stuff, things that are not going to get hit. PLA matte looks very smooth. So it looks good in pictures, even when I don't even use the part. I'm just using it to put a sail up, and I want to just demonstrate the part. It looks really good.
Am I wrong to say that PLA matte is more expensive than other PLA filament? I always felt like matte was more. Is that false?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think so.
Okay.
I have not been looking at the prices.
Okay. Just,
My wife's gonna be like, "What?
It's how much?"
They're all within the same range, but like the seats, this thing is solid. You could PLA it. So, but then obviously the tub. It's funny. My buddy Tom, I fought him on this ABS because I hated ABS. You know, like a regular ABS has like a shine to it. I only want matted. If it's shiny,
ABS
I
GF.
hate it. But ABS GF, this thing is ridiculous. I mean, I've smashed it. I can't believe how strong this is. And the cage and everything has worked out really well. And I use it on the Poorigin too. Holy crap. I mean, it's ABS GF is right now, that's my standard. And then
that's what Mike's is.
Yeah.
Mike's is GF orange.
Bamboo only. I don't put anything else in that printer that's not bamboo. I don't want to complicate.
My creamsicle, is that what he's referring to? The orange creamsicle?
Yeah, your
What's
dreamsicle.
I gotta see that.
Dreamsicle.
What is that?
Dreamsicle.
Dreamsicle.
What's the dreamsicle?
He's IJ's
His
orange,
IJ is
orange and white.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do the
love
seats.
white.
I'm gonna do seats in wood color, like a tan wood, like the popsicle stick.
Nice.
I did that because
I'll
he'll never
co-sign.
get dirty. It'll look awesome forever.
I'm cool with that. I like that. My this one's running a tan interior. I did the seats in tan dash. The roof. I don't care. Like you could do PLA matte on the roof.
What truck is behind you? What was the one on your right? Your right. Yes. What's that?
All right, so that's a VRD.
VRD with what? That is the IJ. Okay.
Yeah.
And then your other shoulder.
All right, so I got the Poorigin with other panels.
With the other panels.
I've been tweaking them. Hold on. I gotta put my kid's headset down. Hold on.
I gotta go to the west wing of the mansion. Hang on.
I'll be back.
All right.
I'm back on the Roblox headset.
BRB, right?
Yeah.
Now the gamers say BRB.
BRB, right?
BRB.
But yeah, Poorigin. You know, I got the AMS. You know, you could start messing around with the grill and the lights. I'm starting to tweak it. Because Andy Cliff McCraw has. I did the shorts. I did the doors for him for the short sliders, and he's got the long one. So I just adjusted the doors. I'm kind of playing with like little badges and stuff. So just probably I'll put some updates up eventually. Black roof. This roof, I've had this for like, oh my God, 3 months. I can't break it. In ABS GF, I can't break it. And that's like 15% infill, you know, so it's ridiculous.
I had somebody ask me for a flat roof. They just wanted a flat roof, no curve on it.
Right.
And I was like,
what's AFX? What is he talking about here?
Oh, AMS?
or I see AFX and it was spell checked.
That's all.
AFX. I didn't know what that stood for.
AFK.
AFK.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know.
Oh, away from keyboard.
We're going.
This
we're going
chat
back-
consists of the
Yeah.
Warren County Crawlers, which I
Who's-
have yet to introduce.
Oh,
We're going back to childhood gaming.
This is all day, man.
oh my
We have a
God.
chat. The
We are
Warren County
moving the show to Discord. People will find us over there. That's it.
Yeah. So
Only fans in Discord.
the guy wanted this. He wanted a roof panel, but he wanted me to print it on the carbon fiber weave, the plate.
I haven't tried that.
So
I just found out the other day it was a plate. I had no idea.
So now he has a carbon fiber, and I've been doing this on my own stuff for now because now I figured out what he was doing and how he was doing it. But to get the roll in it, because you want it all to be carbon, right? And you can't print like that curve on the nose of a H10.
Oh.
So he's just heating up a 2-inch cylinder and rolling the curve into the hood on wood.
Is it looking good?
It looks good.
Oh,
Like,
really?
It actually works.
Nice.
Yeah. So getting those flat panels that have the bends in them with PLA, all you got to do is heat it up a little bit, and ABS the same way.
I just figured that out the other day of the carbon pattern. I had no idea how they were getting that.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were wrapping it in like a vinyl.
Oh no.
I'm always late.
There's all kinds of holographics and all that stuff.
And what in the
build
plate,
build plate,
and that's what's giving that.
Okay. To see. Yeah, I mean, because the beds gives you the texture. So if you print it on that bed, this has like a texture which I kind of like. When you print everything down.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty cool. But,
well, that's interesting though, because we're talking about the bamboo slicer and how great this thing is, right? That's what you guys are saying. All the magic's in this bamboo. Well, you know what I discovered was my build plate is not that big as it is on the bamboo PS, whatever it is, PS1 or whatever they call it. The standard's like a 256 or something like that. Mine's a hair smaller. So it just doesn't get the print on there that I need. Dude, there is literally a cut file or a cut section on the bamboo slicer. I can slide it over, cut the print in half, slide the other piece over to a second bed. Dude, that's just in the bamboo slicer.
Is that the H2D?
Yeah. Holy
X1.
Dude.
Size matters.
Holy
it does.
Crap.
You know what? My wife is such a liar. Size does matter.
She does.
Such a liar. I'm done with her.
It's been exposed. The truth hurts.
It's perfect size, honey. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, blame me. I don't care.
Damn. No, man, it's pretty sweet. The dual nozzle, I was told that on that printer you don't get the full
you don't on that
length. Right.
On the H2S you do.
Yeah.
You get the full bed because it's just one nozzle.
You know what I heard? It's kind of a sidebar. If you list your stuff on MakerWorld, like if you list like files, apparently you get points and you could like buy, because there was a kid that I talked to. He's another designer, Damon Cooey, nice guy. Apparently he bought an H2D off like.
Shut up! Just on points.
Yeah. So, dude, I'm putting the whole goddamn page on that.
I'm checking in daily. I'm trying to rack up. I check in every morning. I look for all the things I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to rack points up, and I didn't know I could cash in.
I had no idea.
So dude, if you host a file on MakerWorld, it's free, right? Everybody in that environment can download it.
Right.
You're not making any money off of it for that purpose.
Right.
But for every download and every reply you get, every boost you get, you make points. And with those points, you buy more bamboo product.
Yeah.
So if you do a balance, you say like, hey, goal is to get a H2S.
Right.
That's, 17, 18, whatever, $100 it is. And if you strategically put on something on Maker World and advertise it that it's on Maker World, like you could get there pretty quick if it's a very popular thing. The guy did it with the not a Jeep, not an IJ grill. It's on Maker World. Like it's the proper slot count, the whole deal.
What a freaking genius.
And he's just grabbing points, dude. Like download after download.
This one.
Yeah, because it's
which I don't use because you got to chop the chassis on the VRD, so I just went with the shorter.
Yeah,
but no, it's
mine's VRD as well. I like it. I like it on the VRD chassis.
Oh, it's incredible. Like we go. So with the Warren County Crawlers is a group in my area. It just happens to be that every single VP fanboy lives in Warren County. And there's like a lot of people. There's like a bunch of dudes apparently in this area that just we all found each other. We just are like obsessed with the hobby, and we found each other because we were like selling shit to each other. And one day we're like, wait a minute, we're like the same dudes. Just like make a chat, and then just we all talk, Yeah. But we go up to we have the same trails, like we have like a handful, 5 or 6, and there's a trail we bring carbons, and I brought the VRD IJ, and I never took the carbon off my backpack. That thing was doing all the lines that the carbon was doing. Yep. Obviously not exactly, but pretty damn close. With a hard body that's nuts, man.
Yeah, I was buying carbon builder kits or VRD builder kits because everybody was getting them in their trucks of freedom or whatever they were doing.
They're so cheap.
They were super cheap. They were like sub $200 for a sealed kit. And I was like, I'll just keep buying them for a while.
I'm throwing everything on that thing. I mean, I've been doing mounts. I've been going into the next thing because apparently
that hood has me just enamored.
Oh, the Porsche.
A Volkswagen Porsche Baja Rally. Like I would buy yet another fucking H10 just to do that hood.
I have that file, and I have it with wide fenders.
With what?
And wide fenders. Like a buddy.
It's got to be hippie. Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of like I wanted to do a smaller tire, wide fender Porsche, something that kind of covers the wheels. And
So
I have. That's why I haven't released it yet, and I kind of took.
I want that big ass spoiler, like on the 911 coming off the back, though. Too. Like if you're doing a big rear end, I want the big wing.
Yeah, buddy.
So
turn it into Q.
419 Poorigin.
There you go.
3-link.
Mm-hmm.
This is a beast. This is the
future
of the Origin, dude. I'm telling you now. 3-link in Origin. Put tiny tires on it. That Porsche body with a flared fender. I mean, just
to engulf everything. I want to tuck those tires in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like a class 1 buggy, like rally. Oh my gosh.
So I've been playing with that a little bit. I have a lot of files that just start and get parts.
This has a 3800 kV Castle system in it, so it's a tire burner.
God damn.
But with the Yoda axles, I mean, it just looks,
like
it just looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Vanquish definitely has something coming up. I can smell it.
That thing looks like a Tamiya that when with the stance and the size of those tires, it just screams.
I'm telling you, man, 419s is where it's at with this buggy.
Wow.
I mean, it sits link level. Like, that's
I was just gonna say, my buddy Alan. He's like, I found myself. He's all tiny tire. Alan in our group is a tiny tire guy, which is actually what got me into doing the mounts. I've been on this whole kick.
Oh, okay.
of-
We'll segue into this. I want to focus
Yeah.
on mouth for a second. We'll disclose publicly what we can, and I'll keep a muzzle on the rest. But I, again, I can't thank you enough for being a poster child, taking the bullet, and really, if people are listening to what you are saying, and that is self-taught, the confidence is there. Crack another beer and just dive in. Like, I don't want to make fun of you, but I do want to shots fired at your direction. Is listen, you took a bullet here. Like, if you can do it, anyone can do
It's
it.
not what
I love
I didn't go to
that
school for
idea.
it.
You're just giving people confidence to step in and try it. You're not going to do anything wrong. Start simple. Start building squares, making it bigger. But I think Jeremy would love to do this. Is we would love to get you back here again, and see if we can work it like a full-out tutorial. We'll open up Fusion and spend an hour on here, like a separate show for the guys that want to learn how to CAD. I think we
Dumbed
should
down version, baby.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it.
Simple
Your
word.
everyday guy.
I like it.
I'll give you simple.
English,
Oof.
English, mofo, English. I need to keep up. Even with Adobe Illustrator, for example, I got Photoshop about 3 or 4 years ago. I was dependent on graphic designers. Now, one, their design time is not cheap. Two,
No.
it's hard finding a good graphic designer and letting them have the time. 3 or 4 years ago, they were booming. Every clown on Instagram wanted their own logo. These guys were working overtime during that era. So what I ended up doing was buying Photoshop. I went out and bought a new computer because that's the one thing people forget about with CAD design and photo, even video editing, is step number one is make sure you have a computer, and not just any computer. It needs to have memory and RAM and be ballsy enough to be able to keep up with what you're asking it to do. Otherwise, you're just going to crash it and you just see that wheel of death spinning there the entire time.
Right.
So
I dealt with that a lot.
What I discovered was they told me you need to be self-taught. Just go on Adobe, learn it, just study it, go on YouTube, pay attention. And I said, the problem is on YouTube, the version was 3 versions ago that they are talking about on YouTube. There has been 3 updates now, and that little box that she's clicking on is no longer there because they start making it easier and easier, where they eliminate 5 steps now with a click of one button. Well, that's great. But the problem is if you're doing the 1s and 2s like me, where I'm trying to click right where you're clicking and that button's not there anymore, I was getting lost at step 1. You learn very quickly that it's the Indian and not the Arab. And just because you got the toys doesn't mean you're allowed to play with them. It's very,
and the way I do it may not be the correct way, but
fair enough.
That's the point.
But you're going to get it
right.
More than one way to skin this cat. We can get there. Absolutely. Matt gives me confidence also, is knowing that there is multiple ways to attack this. Yes, fine, somebody's gonna have a shortcut and a fancy way to do this and do that, but a lot of it is repetition. I think using it every day does help. If you are gonna dabble one week and then put it away for a month and come back, I was forgetting very quickly, like all the stuff I learned.
It's fun. It's fun when you start. I'm telling you, Mike. I'm gonna teach you, Mike. I'm telling you, when you get it, it's fun. You just pull it up and you sit, get your laptop out if you have a laptop, and just hang,
And it's interesting that this
chips out.
It's interesting that this happened because I did just upload my Fusion 360 account, and I had an old one, and some of the old crap that was in there, I was like, whoa, I'm just deleting all this garbage. It was it was a mess. Point
and it's
being,
not 360 anymore, right? It's
Autodesk Fusion.
Autodesk Fusion.
Oh, okay.
Like this right here. This is a mount. This
Okay.
is. I gotta be careful with this because this is a shrink.
I was gonna say,
It's not a shrink mount. It's a mount that is. This dude has taken the game and completely sealed it shut.
Shrink RC has been around for a day and for a minute, and has been doing body mounts to take a Jeremy, a TF2 Hilux and put it on SCX10. Are we talking like
all kinds,
everything?
Vanquish trucks,
hard body.
Yeah, hard body onto something that didn't have a hard body.
Right.
Okay.
And I was kind of hoping that he would get around to the new BRX01 AWB, but just seems like nobody's doing it.
Well, listen up here. This is what Joey's talking about here as he's holding a mount in his hand.
That'll be your first file, Jeremy. I'm telling you, this is the easiest thing you could do. You got it, my boy. My boy. That's it, man. It's like one extrusion. Literally, you make the shape. Like I did it differently. I did incorporate the M3 nuts.
Squares.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the square nuts. That's a genius design because now you're not depending on the strength of the filament. You're just sandwiching that body with a metal nut.
Yeah.
So now it's a similar design, but I made it differently. One thing that Shrink didn't do is he didn't put sliders. And my buddy Alan, which is in the chat, he gave me his Forerunner. Yep. And I was expecting to see something nice, and I'm not trying to talk smack. Shrink.
No.
Services and I appreciate whatever you do for the hobby. No beef, no nothing.
Yep.
I just expected something that's on aiming, for God's sakes. Update your product, man. You know, I just updated, just a little update. You know, you can call me, I'll help you out. But I added a slider, so now it's completely flush at the bottom with the stock mount. And then you have a slider, which is taking the hit because there's no slider there. And there's like a weird gap.
What are we looking at here? I mean, is it a mount for a specific chassis and a specific body, or is this more universal than, okay.
See that?
Yep.
So on a stock mount, there's no slider. So the body sits a little higher and you can see this stock skid. So what I did was I actually, it's only going to fit in one spot. So I'm not copying the guy. It's a mount. Anybody can make a mount. And I made it differently. And I just added sliders. So the damn thing wouldn't hit the body and it would look better. And that's what I'm doing. I want to put those files up, man. I want people to,
what color?
I hate printing. I hate paying for a printed file. I hate that. That is ridiculous.
Put it on MakerWorld, upload it, see what happens. Be a good test for you.
Yeah. I've always been like, I don't know, kind of like, really?
What is it?
Like injection mold your design. Now I'm paying for something that's really worth it. You know? But if you're
what color was that TF2? What was that, like a ship brown? Like, what were we dealing with? Some kind of like, what was that?
Thanks, Mike. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna confess something, Mike.
Okay.
Shit
Hershey.
brown, but it's also a shit job. So there's a lot of shit
going on here. Bring the porta potty.
I suck at painting so bad. It is. That's why I'm like, hey, look at mounts. And I'm like rushing to get the truck off the screen, you know. But the mount. That's what I do is the mounts. But
so let's talk about that. Like,
I hate hard bodies, man. I hate painting.
That paint job got more waves than Jersey Shore.
You don't even know.
What paint are you using?
All right, you see this guy right here? Okay, he's gonna start giving me classes on painting. he's good. He knows how to paint.
Yeah,
I know.
What paint are you using? What brand? What
brand? It better say Tamiya and then with Tamiya.
Whatever's around. I almost grabbed a can of Hornet spray. If it had color, I'd use it.
Okay.
It was anything that's a can and it sprays color. No, it's just like Rust-Oleum, and it's
So the next time you go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
You go to Home Depot, right?
all the time.
Max Flex.
Okay.
Max Flex.
Max,
Just look for
Alright,
Max
yeah.
Flex.
okay.
That paint, it's like a satin finish. It's
Flex.
there's no glosses. You can buy a gloss clear for it, but it paints out fucking just butter smooth. Like it hides
Really?
all your
All right.
sanding marks. It hides all that stuff, and it's in all those like antique colors. Like if you picture a green Land Rover from the 70s, right?
Right.
They were not shiny. They were like a almost like a matte green. That is
Ah.
exactly what comes out of those cans.
Like yeah, but
Like a camo,
these
like
were like
that.
rolled right out of the dealership. They weren't shiny.
Yeah, they not all of them. There's very few. The Heritage is mostly, but not all are shiny. But
That
they were
flat camo comes out.
not camo, not
It's
camo.
okay. This shit comes out flat.
That shit's too thin.
Okay.
You will run the hell out of that stuff.
Oh,
Max
man.
Flex, like you can just fog a whole body,
Yeah.
dry in 5 minutes.
Damn. See, I can paint Lexan and I can be patient with it. I can paint a hard body, but the thing is, what I was aiming for is a clear coat. That's my Achilles heel. Like Alan can get like a freaking like
if
you
you're
can
trying
see a
to do-
reflection.
If you're trying to do that, just send it to Alan. And I need Alan's address. 'Cause
Great.
I don't do shiny shit.
God damn it. Well, I was gonna try, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Max Flex, if you just want a solid coat and you just want to get a good color on it and you're going to go trail run it, that's the paint.
Right. Well, I ended up just
5
being
minutes.
like that's a shit build. That's just that's just to get parts and do that. I'm gonna have to give Alan my next one.
Oh, well, I'm hoping that we can get a 2.4 Designs brown shirt with the Tamaya PS.
You want
ship brown?
You want a paint
brown
code?
shirt.
Hold
I
on,
want a ship brown.
You want shit brown?
We
gotta find better words.
That's the new color for them.
Do we do like caca?
Oh.
Like, I mean, do we gotta do it in different language? You can't do shit.
Okay.
Speaking my language.
Yeah. What color is Tamaya?
I was representing for my
Modelo.
people.
We could do Modelo.
I was representing.
Modelo yellow.
Ooh.
Modelo yellow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's that could open something up. Like that Crown Royal bag used to come in that I have those stupid Crown Royal green bags floating around everywhere. Stuff wrapping them.
Wow. Yeah, you just dated yourself.
Oh, yeah. Alan saying Series Rovers had almost a cent.
That was 2005 for you.
Wow.
Paint sucks, man. Paint sucks.
Welcome to Earth.
That's what I'm telling you. RC 4-wheel drive. I'll bet you that they're relevant. Well, they're relevant obviously for their bodies, obviously not for the performance of their trucks, but the fact that they have they put out a decently painted bodies, it's kind of a big deal.
Fair enough.
With zero matching paint codes. Their paint colors are unobtainium. You ask them what color that is, they're like, I don't know.
About that.
I picked blue. They sent me blue.
All right.
That's what we got.
Wow.
No paint matching capability.
But after building an SR5, who the heck is building that body? Like, you ever try to get the rear window? Have you built an SR5?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The rear window, that little the rubber. Yeah. I almost set my house on fire in anger. Oh my god, that was it's a beautiful body, but like the worst design possible.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy designed a better Jeep than RC 4-wheel drive. I mean, that went together, not like no problem. Building this body, I almost lost my sanity. It's just
it's and having
the window, the door.
don't even get me started on the magnets bullshit. Like, why are you putting magnets there? This is the worst possible place. Like, do you understand we run these in dirt? Do you know dirt is metallic? Like, it will stick to this. And the door will never open again. Why? Because it's full of fucking rocks. That's where you put a magnet. Genius.
That's why I haven't bought a boom yet, because I will wreck that truck. And I'm not trying to like.
Boom trucks, super durable. Those bodies,
yeah,
over-engineered, thick. Like everything is in the right place, and it has a metal brace. If you think it's going to be weak, there's probably a metal brace in there. They are just
damn it.
And
killer.
even when you find one that's been driven, what I would say has been driven hard, they still look like a shelf queen. Like they still look good and brand. They just
yeah.
Even
some of need somebody to paint it for me. That's the problem. I mean, I guess I could go with the satin finish now, Jeremy. I'm gonna try that out.
Max Flex, man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna try that out because that I can't.
Well, the Porsche that you did, the Porsche, the one you did here with the nod back to Monster Energy. Is that all in the? Is there any paint on this at all? What are we looking at here? Is that 43 a sticker? Those were I bought them off of what's that? What is it? Sticker sheet then? Oh, Freaky Skins or SOR?
Those are Freaky Skins. Okay. Freaky Skins had a few. They had a Red Bull and then had a Monster livery. Yeah. They had them up for like 2 weeks and then they took them down.
Yeah.
And I was just, I left the stock because I didn't have a roof yet.
Okay.
So if you need a stock roof, mine's pretty close. Like you can use my roof for other builds if you need like a stock looking roof. And it took me a while to get there. So I didn't have a roof at the time. I just had a hood. So then as I started.
I have the stock roof.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Hey man, use it.
I got stock roof panels.
I give the blessings. Sell it, whatever you could do. I mean, that you can combine. You have other. You could sell a Knight's, hood, and then throw in my roof
and you're that's one of the big attractions to your design is stock door panels. You can use. You don't have to have the entire environment.
Right.
And I think that's an attraction to what you're doing, where you can mix and match them. Yeah.
I mean, I started with the hood, and I was gonna end there, and then, man, if you have something good, and it's on a Vanquish, post it on the Vanquish page.
Yeah, it'll sell.
They'll tell you, it'll sell, or they'll tell you it's good, or it sucks if whatever. But that's kind of where I got pumped on it. I started putting it up, and people were like, "Hey, man, it's pretty good," and they'll tell you if it sucks. Yeah. And after that, it needed doors. I have that other one. I'm still kind of working on that, tweaking that other one under the IJ grill. Not that one. I know, but I have a couple others. But rear panels are probably gonna have to finish those.
Especially if you do that Porsche with wide rear fenders. Oh
yeah,
magic.
Yep. And there's other guys. I mean, there's like a crew of us, and I talked to a few of them. Snow Mountain. There's other guys that made it's a fun platform, and there's a few designers out there that've been putting, their ideas and their form of body panels on there. It's a lot of fun. It's endless. That cage it's forever. There's too much. And now with the small tire, you kind of that's where my head was at, Jeremy.
I've built 10, 11, 12 different variations of H10s since their inception. Like I have built the portal, the green one over here is portals that like put portals on that thing. Holy,
I remember
crap.
that video.
It goes
There's going to
everywhere.
be a men's help club for you one day.
Yeah, the 4-wheel steer, the 4-wheel steer with the twin, with the dig, the Colorado kit. So you have front dig, rear dig. Like I've had every variation of these so far.
Yeah.
My two favorite ones are the Portal and the 419. Like those are the ones that I gravitate to. If somebody says, "Hey, we're going to go hit some trails," it's one of those two trucks.
Mike, what are you grabbing? If we're going to trail right now,
we're going to trail right now. I know the one I want to grab is my Unimog, but I'm going to take.
Why is Jeremy laughing?
Unimog.
Now I got to see it. Now I got to see it. What is this thing?
It's. I do have a great photo. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Never mind. I can hold it up. I'm just trying to hold it.
He does love his Unimog. He does love that.
I mean, only Axial made the Unimog, right? Is that the only one?
Yeah, the Axial one. Axial's Unimog.
Yeah, that thing's an antique, and it
is an antique,
and it weighs like 42 pounds
and a half.
Like if you
brass,
you guys go to Sam's Club. Like Sam's Club sells like the big tube of E6000. Mike builds trucks with a case of those big 1 pound tubes of E6000.
I might have inspired Crawler Cole to do the Shugo in this gallon size can.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his scale ship where he makes the like the blinker fluid and he did the Shugo in the gallon?
Shugo in a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
See, I have my Achilles heel, and like gluing. Painting, that's why I can't. That's another reason why I do what I do, because I'm done. It prints. That's it. Like, you want to see the glue on this Toyota, you will shit your pants. There's got to be an inch thick somewhere on there. Yeah. And 2-part epoxy, nothing sticks when I glue. So everything I have, like the engine I made, is all bolt-on because I don't trust glue. I have trust issues. Man. Fuck glue. I hate glue.
But I hesitate when you put somebody on the spot. Which one are you going to take? It's a loaded question because you got to figure out where we're going. Is it going to be super rocky? More flat terrain, with long distance, short run? There's too many freaking choices. It's too hard to pick
Run one, backpack one.
So
scale, comp, because that's what we do. I backpack a carbon, and I trail run, and then I swap.
Yeah.
So if you're running one, backpacking one, what do you got?
Shout out Carryall RC. Big shout out to Carryall RC right now. We will plug in. We'll let the infomercial run. Insert RC Girls video right here. And
Carryall RC.
I'm gonna go.
I wonder. I don't even have anything. I really wanted to disclose. We'll take the segue as a second. I will segue right here for 1 sec. We've been waiting for the new 2026 Carryall edition to arrive. It is here. It is on the ground. Tariffs have been paid and they are here. So we are doing the soft rollout.
Right now?
Not right now, like literally right now. But we are come Monday. If you don't know this, Joey, like Carryall is my job. It is what keeps the food on the table for the kids. So Monday we will, and all day tomorrow, and even retired Jeremy knows he's still going to 7 days a week. It's nonstop. But yeah, so we got exciting things coming from Carryall this week. We'll be rolling it out, putting some new tweaks on it, couple little changes for the better. It's always an evolution. I had no problem evolving over the years with new edition bags because look, I mean, Vanquish or Apple, I mean, how many editions come along? It's a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's a company growing in real time, right in front of you. I mean, hell, Jeremy's sitting on bag number 1, like our very first, the OG 5 years ago. Yeah.
Yep.
Funny
It's in
how
my
the dots
museum.
all connect. The dots all connect real quickly.
It is in my
I'm
museum.
gonna be getting one. I need
Yeah,
one.
no,
We'll talk.
yeah,
Mike.
we'll talk.
I'm struggling.
I know we're gonna
backpack's
get
dark.
you and the Warren County crew, or we're gonna get you guys geared up. We got your
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing. So the one thing I wanted to get out of you was the actual filament brand. We got the mat out of you. Is it going to be that simple? Or are you just going to say Bamboo is the brand, or is there a filament brand that you prefer?
If somebody's buying a printer, I tell them the same thing. I said, you get the printer. I mean, obviously, if it prints ABS, because I also recommend the A1 Mini for someone starting out.
Yep.
Obviously, you can only have PLA matte for that or PLA. I stay away from shiny. Nothing shiny. If it's shiny, it's problematic. PETG, I struggle with that shit. I can't.
PETG has matte colors. They now have.
I haven't
matte.
tried it, so
it is fantastic.
Is it?
It is.
I'll try it.
So
listen, I learn every day, but as of right now, I'm PLA matte, ABS GF. What else? Nothing else shine. I think that's freaking it. I mean, I have PTG for translucent is the only one that is PTG. That's the only thing I use because you.
So are you saying then it's not the brand? The brand doesn't matter.
Are
we going?
There's no third. Yeah, just those two.
So,
okay.
No, I haven't messed with brands.
Okay.
I know it's not recommended, so I don't. That printer is not the cheapest printer, so I'm not. You know, to save what?
It's not worth it for you to save $2. You're gonna run the Bamboo filament through it and be done with it. And the perk on that is the Bamboo has the scanner on the side. It's keeping track of how much filament is being used. You're going to get the warning to tell you if you don't have enough filament to finish that print. I mean, there's many reasons why you want to stick with that brand.
I've tried other printers in the past, like a while ago, and I failed horribly. I couldn't. I think my wife figured it out. Like before I did. Like I'm like, honey, you gotta just help me with this shit. You know, this was like years ago. And when this came out, it was so easy. The software is idiot proof. You know, the app is amazing, the camera, and they recommend their filament. And I don't know if that's changed. I just remember when I bought it. I remember reading that. You know, unless I see something else, but I don't really venture color-wise. You know what I mean? I don't really Tom in the chat.
What are you printing in?
He does different brands and all that shit. I don't really.
What do you do?
White, black, gray.
Okay. He's like a James Knight in all white over here. Okay. Print it in one color and paint it.
No. I mean,
white, black, and gray. There we are. Nice and simple.
Right. I mean, this one's got tan interior. You know, I have like in PLA or an ABS GF. I'll start. Oh, the third one, PLA CF. That was the third.
Oh, the carbon fiber infused.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
And that has really come along. The whole carbon fiber infused, and then you guys start reading the fine print, the percentage of carbon fiber, because you can find one carbon fiber filament for $50. And then you'll find another one for $10. And they both say CF, but you get what you pay for.
With ABS GF, I'm struggling to find the need for like PLA CF. That's the problem. Because it's like if I'm gonna run a body for strength, I'm not going for that. You know, I'm gonna go, and if I want something for looks like a seat, where I don't really need strength in a seat. If anything, you want it lighter. You know, I'm just gonna go with PLA matte. So PLA CF will have its own textures and colors, but for the most part, those three that's it. And I stay within the brand. I mean, maybe things will change. You know, I mean, Jeremy does a lot of reading, so I have a feeling I'm going to be clinging on to him for info.
I experiment a lot with I definitely experiment a lot with the brands, content, colors. I I've found quite a few that are more like you can get them easy and they don't cost a fortune and they perform really well. And that's uh, I've been fortunate with it so far.
Right.
And that doing your research, like looking at the flow rates, looking at the compatibility with bamboo products.
Well, that's the other thing, what you just said, because the even other brands pop up on there. So my guess is if the brand is there, then they've programmed their software to run it.
It's optimized. The settings are optimized for that manufacturer's spec on that product. But none of that matters unless the filament is dry. And that's what most people do. Most people,
water.
Amen to that.
Most people will just cut the top of the bag, put it in and just send it. And I've had I put them in a dryer. Now I have AMS2s all over the place, so I can regulate and monitor moisture content, and it's a lot drier environment out here. But I've gotten them out of the bag at near 40%. Like that is soppy wet.
That's
after 8 hours of drying.
Yeah, 40. Send it. That's dry. Come on.
All right, so check this out. I've never used a dryer.
Like
ever.
Depends on the humidity in your house too.
I hate my dryer.
This room sucks. This is my hobby room. This used to be the furniture room.
Are you humid in that room? Do you?
It can be if this. Okay. So like this, I remodeled my house. So this used to be. This is not a part of the main house, which has central air. So the dehumidification here is dependent on this like machine. This like one of those standers.
Yeah.
With the hose out the window. So it's hit or miss, and sometimes I don't even have it drained. I don't know what this room's at. I can't imagine it being anything less than 50%. I should probably get a gauge. But I use, if I have an issue, it's the print not sticking. And I use glue. And that's actually funny because that's a debate that we've had, me and the guys, because some of the guys don't use glue. But they make glue.
I only use glue on.
I buy it by the.
Holy shit, my boy.
only glue ABS. That's it. That's all I glue.
I only glue.
And you need to get one of these.
I'm telling you, it's
a little human stuff.
Yeah. I forgot about that damn thing. I want to get that little humidity reader.
I haven't had issues. I mean, it's not. This is this house is on a slab. I don't have so, which is odd being New Jersey, but it's just how this house is. So it's not that bad. My thermostat though in the main part of the house, I think said 50. It's definitely drier. Like this room, I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get a gauge and see what I'm running with, but I'm not having a high failure rate. But I do use glue, and I was told, oh, clean the plate. You don't have to use glue. Well, I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna use glue, and you know what? It's been working, so everybody can eat.
And if it's working for you, it's working.
Listen, I've gone back. I've washed the build plate. I've come back with a brand new, squeaky clean build plate. I
don't
get
have
it.
Issues. I don't have issues. The only issues I had sometimes the only issues I've had is 1,500 hours in. My hot end started giving signs and started having issues for the first time. But for the most part, I don't really have problems. I don't have bins of wasted shit.
Okay.
Quite honestly, the GFs and the CFs will eat nozzles. I don't care what kind of nozzle you have, stainless or
Okay.
whatever.
Yep. What do you
That
keep
will-
on hand? You keep one
That will wear out a
spare,
nozzle.
one spare
you're-
automatically on hand at all times. Is
Oh,
that
yeah. Yeah.
at a minimum?
And that's only if you're printing a lot of that material. And
Uh,
that's that
Okay.
is hard on stainless steel, whether it's GF or CF.
Makes
So
sense.
if you're having adhesion like first layer problems,
Yeah.
just go in and set your first layer to turtle. Just slow it down. Let that first layer get its bite, and then let it speed up. Because if that nozzle is, I always judge it this way: when it's doing its initial purge, if it's not a perfect spiral like an ice cream cone that comes up to a little top, that nozzle's wore out. If it's like slinging off to the side and doing all kinds of crazy shit, that nozzle has a hole in it.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
that makes sense.
it's
It
not
should be
Actually,
coming
Funny
out.
story. The fan on the nozzle on the hot end
Yep.
failed, and I realized it because when I swapped the complete hot end, I was like, "What's that noise?" And it was the noise of the fan that I forgot what it sounds like.
well,
I was like, "Shit,
That'll do it.
that was there." I'm like, "This thing is
Wondering
there."
why
I'm
his
like,
thing's
"Yeah,
quiet.
Am I running stealth mode over here?
stealth mode.
Nah.
I didn't know there was a stealth mode.
That thing was fried, man.
Yeah.
And I think it was the thermistor because the thermistor is that
yeah.
that
Yeah, it's on the
sets it
back of the hot end.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think your point's
So-
valid, though. There, even with the bamboo fanboy saying how great and reliable, and we know bamboo is a thing. Everything's going to have its issues. There is no doubt. But
Yeah.
for 200, and I'm just going to say this out loud real quick, for $299, read it and weep. You are dealing with a 256 cube build plate and camera, an onboard video camera that you can tie to your app. This thing out of the box, spec for spec, bro, it matches. This thing can come out and play all day long with a K1, crowded K1 with a bamboo. This thing has the balls to get off the porch and come and play with the big boys for $299.
If you're print farming, why not?
No. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not
even if you're not. But
I'm not
just saying,
printing
like,
to sell
see that.
anything. All my prints are hobby use, dick around with here and there.
Yeah.
I've been printing dumb shit.
Yeah. But I mean, no, that I would try that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
But I'm also saying, even if you are print farming, like if you want to start adding printers and not add $1,500 printers, that's also another good option. I would try it.
I think this is like a bus stop, like little rain guard stand out there. I don't even know what the hell it is, but
Looks like a bus stop from Germany because I got my ass beaten one of them before.
Did you? You got okay? Your head.
I remember the grating piece of it.
Rubbing your head like a cheese grater on the side of the thing. So if I put some scale blood on the back side here, we could say it's really accurate. But yeah, just been printing dumb stuff. But my mission in life, I think, is to get up to 1/14 scale semi truck, like be able to do like a real trailer. And that's a big print. You're gonna need 2 printers with 2 big beds. So I pulled the trigger on this little guy. It's not even little.
Oh, you bought it?
I did. I got it. And
like that's what you printed that with, or like I thought you were just saying like, hey, it's a good idea. You actually bought this one?
No. Yeah. I got this one, and I think solid printer.
I'm with you. I'm catching on here. Maybe it's the beer.
But
I don't drink often.
I will never say a bad word about the bamboo. And actually holding the prints from Jeremy's printer in my hand, I'm like, holy smokes! You can see it, feel it. But my cheat code is I take my Creality over to the bamboo slicer, and what's Jeremy holding up there? I'm putting them big. What's a rat by a tail there? What are we doing here?
Is that a hot end?
That's a hot end.
Ooh.
Nice. Encased, it would sit like this. There's the nozzle.
Oh shit.
Encased in PA6 CF.
Oh,
you gotta have him. You gotta have him back up, man. Just get the
You
whole
gotta
thing.
have them back up.
Don't even
This one-
take it apart. Don't try to be, James Bond bullshit. Taking the thermistor out. That's
Like,
crazy.
These
Just buy the whole
are
thing.
these are saw marks where I had to saw it apart to get it out of the machine.
God, what is that? What filament is that?
It's PA6.
What the?
So it's engineering
What's that?
filament. So it's you can drill it, tap it. It's hard as a fucking rock. And it when it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Wow.
You print farmer guys are so smart. I'm telling all the guys that print for me, they're like, I'm like an idiot. They're like, did you know? I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I gotta write this shit down. I'm like,
Jeremy, is your print farm on both sides of the room now? Like, do you have some on
It's
this
starting
wall?
to surround me. It's starting to
Holy
surround
shit!
me. So there's the S,
Wow,
and there's the other ones.
yeah,
that's amazing.
dude, you're gonna be a machine if you start designing, brother.
But you can see how this happens. I was up to
Mhm.
3 of those. What were the old Ender 3? The Ender 3 Pro. I had 3 of those, and I got rid of all 3 and went to the K1, thinking that's all I'm gonna need. But now, Elegoo, I don't know how you pronounce this name.
Elegoo.
Elegoo. I've used the Elegoo filament. I use the Elegoo filament. Love it. The Rapid PLA Plus that they have, PLA Pro. I do not have an issue with that filament. I'm like, you know what? For $2.99, these guys are coming to play.
Dude, my boy is
What-
just taking it.
What is this?
Sunlu.
Sunlu.
PLA Plus.
Tiny
which is
Tires
a-
was talking about this Sunlu.
Sunlu filament. You can get it on Amazon. You get them in packs of 4. This is 4 spools that fit bamboo reels.
Oh wait, hold up. Mike is saying it's in the bamboo.
So are you printing spools then and reloading them? Is that the idea? No.
I used my bamboo spools.
Oh.
These are refills. These are refills.
Yeah, that's what I get.
There's four in a box.
Yeah.
Less than $40 delivered to the door. It uses the exact same settings.
Wait, 4 for 40?
4 for 40.
That's pretty cheap.
It's pretty good. $10 a spool.
Yeah. That's pretty legit.
And their PLA Plus is the exact same spec as Bamboo's Tough Plus. It's the exact same numbers across the board, and it prints beautifully.
What is the difference of going through all the PLAs? You know what I mean? Because I figured once you get the PLACF, you're at the strongest version of that.
And that's a loaded statement.
I never ventured.
Because when you're in PETG and ABS, you're like the difference isn't huge. You're really getting into the details. PLA Plus,
PLA in my head is
PLA
flexi.
Pro. And that was the TPU that was more flexi.
Yeah.
No, PETG is supposed to have some. Isn't PETG supposed to have some? Yeah,
give.
It's got some give.
Yeah, PLA Plus or PLA Tough Plus, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pro.
The melt temperature on it is higher. It's right at PETG. So you get all the benefits, the lightweight, you get all that stuff. But if you're exposing something to sun for a long period of time in direct sunlight, the PLA Plus will hold up a lot longer before it fails than PLA or PLA Matte.
Correct.
But then why would you not just go to ABS-GF and call it a day, or ABS?
So for people that don't have enclosures, like if on this printer, I print PLA Tough all day long. Okay. I don't need an enclosure, right? So an A1 is the smart move because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than an X1 carbon or a PS1. Or
5 years ago, ABS was unheard of as far as it would ABS. I think ABS, Jonathan Baskins was like one of a handful that was printing in ABS.
That makes sense.
Is toxic when you print it too, so you have to be mindful of that. So all the fumes that come off of it when you print it. A lot of these filaments, you have to really look at the MSDS, the Material Safety Data Sheet, and see what kind of fumes it's putting off. I print ABS. I'm not in this room. I don't stay in this room. I run that on clean while it prints, and so it filters the air.
Yeah, I've been
I try not to stay in a room.
I tinkered around with the resin printer for too long to even be to notice the PLA crap.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta look into that as I like take a hit off the
resin.
Yeah, the health is a real big problem.
Liquid resin is nasty. Rosin.
I had gloves on. I had eye pro on. I looked like I was like out of the Back to the Future movie.
Live resin.
And I broke out like a steady rash all over my skin.
It's brutal.
All because of resin. I'm allergic to the resin. I just can't handle it.
I had it on my hands.
Looks so messy.
I had it on my hands and didn't even know it until you go out in the sunlight and then shit starts curing on you. You're like, oh.
No, man. I saw like one video on resin and I was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You gotta pour liquid? I'm like, what are we doing here?
No, exactly, dude. That my resin printer is a giant paperweight over here. Like, I don't even turn the damn thing on. Anybody want it? Come get it.
Get a jug of something and then pour it into something else.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry. You get poor Jeremy.
People are like, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh, later on,
people what you were saying about the PLA.
Yeah,
because I have an A1 Mini there, and you know, like that's my son's printer, and he can't. Obviously, you'd have to swap in hot end, which is useless because there's no enclosure. You have to get it hot enough. So it makes sense. Actually, I never thought about that because obviously I've always had the X1C, so that's where my head's at.
Yeah,
but I could see that. I've never thought about that.
And you print a lot with bamboo matte white, right? PLA matte white.
White, black, gray.
It is not white.
What is it? Like a bone white or something?
It is like bone white.
Bone.
When you get white, it's white. Like
this
is white.
You're right. Though. There's so many different shades of it. And you've got to be careful.
It's so white.
Even the red.
Like you have the driver painted. I paint him in beige. I AMS him in beige, like a beige head. They're like colored by like screw that.
Oh wait, no. Jeremy has one completely printed in the multicolor printer. Yeah. Jeremy, do you have the one where you printed the hat and all? Like all in the you would never do it again because it took like 2 hours to print. Yeah, like 4 days to purge all the color. But that's
it was worth it.
His eyes, his eyebrows, everything's printed.
So no more painting.
And it's in skin tone.
Yeah. Jeremy, is there a close up? Is there a close up of on your Instagram page? Is there a close up of that at all? Did you?
Probably not because I didn't want to advertise that I could do it.
Could do it. So did it once and never again.
No.
The driver's head, there he is facing me. The driver's head that takes 3.5 hours to print with like 150 color changes.
Oh, yeah. You got the hat, the headphones. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. That's all print. It can be done.
Yeah. But your cheat code there, printing in a PLA beige skin tone color does help a ton when coming to print or paint pot.
I print the head in beige, and then you can marker the hat black. Yeah. My details get to a certain point. I let everybody else get there.
I can blur and edit the rest of the photo. Done.
I just run it in dirt, and it looks fine.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, that's what this Toyota is for. You just
why beat yourself up?
Yeah. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this, and then it'll look fun.
Yep.
Oh.
Then you take that little rust marker, the Tamiya rust powder, and just powder in all the scratches as it goes along, so it looks like it's just rusting under the scratch.
I saw that. I want to try that.
Brilliant, brilliant. So Jeremy, what time is it there? Heidi has to be paced and starving.
It's 7:09. I gotta feed the dogs.
Holy shit! Yeah, all right. We gotta feed the dogs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna call it. He's gonna get off the hook tonight on this and that, but by doing so, we're gonna bring him back. Jeremy, you stepped away for a
Welcome back.
second. What do you think? We bring him back and we take a deeper dive CAD. We'll let everybody know ahead of time tonight. It's gonna be all CAD. Tune out if you don't want to be here, but this is the CAD show. And see how far we can take it.
Quick
Yeah.
and easy.
Yeah, we can.
Roll
Thumb
Tide.
down,
This is
simple talk.
CAD for ADHD.
Yeah.
That's
My doctor says I have 80
it,
of them.
man.
I don't know what HD is.
Yeah.
If
So, like,
if your dopamine is running low, brother, I got you covered.
Yeah, not for the OCD people, because CAD, like, it's not in the right order.
No, I get it perfect. There's ways.
It should be ACD.
I'm a little OCD myself.
OCD. You're the alphabet soup. You've got it all.
Got it all. But yeah, we should totally do a rad CAD.
Rad CAD.
We'll
I like it.
maybe pick a simple project that
Bingo. I
somebody
think
can go
that's
back
genius.
and watch this. And
Honestly,
yeah.
we can do a mount for like a VS410.
So, yeah.
You know,
Or,
what I mean? Just kind of like how I would get that, you know, because that way, you know, honestly, I love to
Or
see
this-
people make their own shit. You know,
We could do the spare tire that we talked about, the functional spare tire case. There's a couple of simple ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's simple, but I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, all right. I that we'll take that as a win. Jeremy's idea is to go. We find a small project, Rad CAD night, and that's what we're gonna do. So on the piggyback of that, we'll this and that. Then we'll drop a little TNT, take a deep dive, and have a little fun with that game. But since we got into so yappy mouth tonight, all manic and zinging, we let you go. We let you off your leash and let you talk, and I'm glad we did. I was tons of fun. So Poorigin put you on the map, and you are here to stay. Find them at Imagine. We started with Imagine, and we'll end with Imagine. Imagine that.
The Poorigin is the one that I'm waiting for.
That's the one that's
And
got
it should be
you.
Porsche again.
I'm gonna stick with
Jeremy's ears are.
I'm gonna stick with Imagine. I'm gonna stick with Imagine. Chris he's cool. He's a cool guy.
Chris is cool.
And once I found out he was behind that, I was like,
all right,
that's what we're doing.
100%.
That's fantastic.
100%.
That is absolutely fantastic. All right, my friend. Joey, we are going to let you go, and we'll let you leave with a giant thank you again.
Thank you guys.
Absolute pleasure. The whole idea was to break an algorithm. Hopefully somebody got to see a side of you they didn't know, and we'll be there to support you and follow you. Jersey
Thanks,
Scaler, thanks again, and we will be in touch.
You got it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let me slide him out of there. Jeremy, I'm going to make room for you real quick over here. Boom. While I'm finding our exit strategy, do you have any closing topics, any scale mail or anything you want to end on? It's been a week. Matt Higgins from Axial has stepped away onto a new venture. So I wanted to say that earlier when we first started. That took me by surprise. Like we saw this changing of a guard at the high rank, and I thought maybe it was slowing down, but it feels like it's still continuing. Things are being shaken up at the highest of levels. And like I said, things are way above my pay grade to even understand what the hell's happening. It all seems to come back down to the almighty dollar, price margins and profit, and it always comes back to the dollar somewhere. I get that. But chaotic.
Yeah. It may come down to the dollar, or it might just be, in my experience, military side.
Yep.
Like you would have a really high functioning team on a really good unit, and people mature past that unit and they start growing out and they start doing other things, and that unit will never be as good as it once was from that perspective, but it may be better on its next evolution, but you'll never let go of the old. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have to have faith that it's working well for someone, and it's not just bad for us. I mean,
Okay.
it's got to be working. It might not be what we're used to, and there's a new normal that we're not used to yet. Hopefully, we'll get there and we'll get used to what they're doing. But that new 10.3, that Coyote, that they just dropped, the comp inspired unit from Axial.
Yep.
That's a good pathway for them. There's a lot of positive changes in that truck. It was made by a comp guy that understands comp stuff and what the add-on platforms are afterwards. And
Building for a future.
building for the future. Yeah, the first clipless body
On a crawler.
It's funky for them, for Axial. It's funky, but it works, I guess. And we'll see when they hit the wild. There's only there's no reviewers with trucks yet. They just released their video. But I like the direction that Connor's going with it. He's an old school Rock Pirates guy. Like I've crawled with him before. He knows what works. And it looks like he built a good unit. So
in that family, the Spectrum, did you see anything come from them? Were they teasing a new radio this week or something?
Spectrum has the new mine's on its way, the new dual protocol. So you'll have the SLT protocols, the DSM and the DSMR protocols all in one radio. I have an IX at the IR wherever I put it. I got a new one of those, and I got the new Plus, the DSC Plus. I probably didn't say that right, but it's on its way. When they get them in, they're just not in yet. They're 6-channel. The radio 6-channel receivers are out. The radio itself is 10 channels, 12 channels, something like that. So you can have mixing capabilities.
Well, I seen one of them was put on the Hillamon, I think, with you had the suck down winch, you had the rear.
Yeah, all 8 channels working.
Bingo. Yeah. I was like, all right, that's a good showpiece. All right.
Yeah. That is a they're finally coming around to
listening.
We need more channels.
Yeah.
I've been screaming in their ear for years.
You have a 5 on this end and 4 over here, and nothing's adding up.
It's like why is my IXSR thing, why does it have 10 channels and I only have 5-channel receivers? Like, Bert, what are you doing? And you don't even have enough buttons to assign to get you there. So what are we doing?
I don't know, bro. I'm skeptical. Where did my little video game 10-channel radio go? I'm skeptical. It's hard to drop $700 on a radio when I have other ways to get this thing done.
Now the baser model, I guess, the DX5 that we're used to, the new Plus one, it's only $189 with a receiver, with a 6-channel receiver. So that 6-channel receiver is $100 on its own
by itself. Okay.
So the radio is only valued at $80, if that makes sense.
It doesn't.
So if you have a $90 receiver, you just valued your radio at $80.
Yeah.
Huh?
When we know they're not putting it out there at that price. There's no way.
No. So I'm not real sure what their valuations are right now, but
the days of me dropping $400-500 on a radio,
so for $200 and you get that new dual protocol radio, you can run that dirt bike. It's already programmed in there.
Monster
you can
truck.
Run the SCX6. You can run a 10.3.
An LMT.
You can run all your Groms, your LMTs, all that stuff off of that one single radio across all those protocols.
Yeah.
You can now throw or sell those other radios. You can get rid of them.
You know what? That's singing a tune, because that's also the answer for the micro LMT, the mini monster truck.
Yeah.
Make that do the wheelie and
and those those are programmed in there. The same with the groms,
Already?
with the
Okay.
DSC and all that stuff.
Yep.
You go in there and you select which model you're running.
And then it
Um,
will help
Yeah,
it
so it has like
upright
the spool up for the motocross bike,
for the gyro, wheelie mode, and all.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like that because, yeah, to do the conversion to get my mini monster truck to act like the new V2 version with the wheelie mode and the stopping mode, all the cool tricks, it was expensive. You had to buy new radio, new receiver. It wasn't cheap. It was higher than the value of the truck. I mean, you're dropping, $500 in electronics to pull this off.
And that's business, right? So you just buy the truck.
Exactly.
Just buy the new truck.
Well,
yeah, that's all
it.
I got.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, fair enough. Then you were saying too much interesting things, and I was paying attention to you for once.
Yep.
So
Proline by the Fire is a month away.
Proline by the Fire, exactly 1 month away. That's insane. Hello, gentlemen. Hello. All right, Richard Kroon, hit me up in the morning. I saw you in here, Richard. Hit me up in the morning if you want to go hit that spot. I will be ready.
Cool. All right, man.
You go feed Heidi. I'm just looking for an exit strategy here. Stand by. I found it. This is going to fade us out. We'll see you all on the other side.
Thanks for coming. Like and subscribe.
No, how about
like and subscribe?